Hey everybody, it's Piano Man Steve Lundgren, founder of LearningMusicIsFun.com, where we're teaching the piano players to play rock, pop, and country music. I hope you enjoyed the free lesson series that I sent you not too long ago, and you've probably by now learned a little bit about what becoming a member of my site is like. So hopefully some of you will consider joining up and being a part of the community. But whether you do or whether you don't, I have some more cool stuff I wanted to share with you. I was just thinking, you see, I just finished an interview. Two things happened actually recently that have gotten me thinking about this song I want to demonstrate for you, because this tune is one of the many songs that you can play with the stuff, with the free training that you got out of my free lesson series. But the reason that I was thinking of it was two things. One, I just finished a little tour of my home state. I'm originally from Nebraska in the United States. And I went back and played a few shows in a couple different areas in Nebraska and just had a really, really wonderful experience back there, playing in front of some old hometown crowds and whatnot. And shortly after I got back, I finished a wonderful interview with my friend Chris Knoll. And Chris Knoll is a world-class piano player out of Nashville, Tennessee, and he's played with all kinds of amazing people on the road and in the studio. People like Faith Hill and Travis Tritt and Delbert McClinton and Shelby Lynn and Emmylou Harris. And one of my very, very, very favorites ever, he was in John Denver's band for several years before John passed away. And just super nice guy and super, super piano player. So we were talking and we had this great, he agreed to do this great interview with me to share with my community, which, by the way, you can see right down here below if you want to. So, cool guy, you should definitely check it out. But Chris and I got to talking, and between having been back in my home state and talking to him about his days on the road with John Denver, it got me thinking about the song Back Home Again. And it just dawned on me a minute ago. I was like, wow, you know, we could do Back Home Again with what you've learned. The only thing you need to know that we didn't teach was a D minor 7 chord. And a D minor 7 chord is D, F, A, and C. Okay? And D and A are the 1 and the 5. So D, F, A, and C. Everything else that I'm going to do here is something that we taught in the free lesson series. So what I want to do, this is a demonstration video for you. I want you to see how the stuff that I taught in that complimentary lesson series can be strung together and actually turned into a song, okay? So this was originally done in the key of E, which is normally where I do it, but I'm going to do it in the key of C because you have the chords that you need to from the video in the free lesson series for C. For doing it in the key of C. You need a C chord, an F chord, a G chord, and a D minor 7 chord, okay, which is, as we said, D, F, A, and C. And we're going to use that country rhythm pattern, the one that goes, okay? And it'll work out okay for me. I just did a 4-hour gig last night, and I've got a little bit of a frog in my throat, so it won't be bad for me to do this in a lower key. I'm going to sing it first time through, but I'm going to show you that this, with the proper application and understanding, this is also the foundation of being able to play the melody in the right hand. So we start out with our country rhythm pattern on a C chord, and it goes like this. Get this up just a hair lot, okay. Here we go. And by the way, the only thing I'm going to do in this for fills and licks is occasionally, what I taught you, I'm going to do some fluttering around on the chords I'm actually on. Okay? We're not going to do anything more fancy than that. So here in the key of C is Back Home Again. There's a storm across the valley, clouds are rolling in. Afternoon is heavy on your shoulder. There's a truck out on the 4-lane, a covers on the stove, and the light in your eyes makes it warm. Hey, it's good to be back home again. Sometimes this old farm feels like a long lost friend. Yes, and hey, it's good to be back home again. Okay, I'm going to skip the second verse. I'm going to go to the bridge because that's where we use the D minor 7. It says, all the time that I can't lay this tired old body down, feel your fingers feather soft upon me. Kisses that I live for, the love that lights my way, the happiness that living with you brings me. It's the sweetest thing. Okay, and then just go through another verse and some choruses. But so I want to break down for you what I just did. Okay, because that's a song and it's using what you learned. We've got the country rhythm pattern. We put in the chords, which starts out on a C. So there's a 5, then it goes to F, then to G, then to C, stays on C, goes to F, then to G. When it's time for a chorus, it goes to F. Hey, it's good. So G, then C, then F, G, C, F, goes to the bridge, it goes F, G, C, F, D minor 7, G, C, F, G, C, F, D minor 7, F, C. Okay, so just one extra chord that we didn't learn before, but like I said, it's just D, F, A, and C, and boom, the country rhythm pattern that you got. And then every once in a while, if you want to, just little flutters, little licks and fills here and there, and you got yourself a song. So this is cool, and obviously if you like this song, then you can start playing it with those chords if you want. But what I really hope you got from this is the idea that if you go out and get yourself, you know, a popular songbook or some sheet music of a song that you like, try and find something that follows a rhythm pattern that sounds like the ones that we've learned. Something that either uses or this, or this. And, you know, you can start plugging chords into, put the chord progression on that sheet music into that rhythm pattern, and you're going to start hearing that song come alive. And this is a little bit more of an advanced technique, but once you get the right information, you can do this too. So the foundation information is still rhythm patterns, chords, and licks and fills. So anyway, just thought I would share that with you because I think that's kind of an exciting demonstration of how even that little bit of knowledge in the free series of videos that I sent you can turn into songs very, very quickly. And I wanted to show it to you in real time, an actual demonstration. And like I said, it was spawned on because I love that song anyway, but the experience of having been back in my home state and then turning around and having this wonderful conversation with my good friend Chris Knoll, it just reminded me of John Denver. And of course I was feeling good about having been back home again. So I thought I'd share that song with you. And it's such a fun interview that I thought I would share that with you as well. So check it out. It's about an hour, but it's just about Chris's experiences on the road with major recording artists and in the studio, and kind of his thoughts on making music and his story about the training he's gotten and whatnot. So he's a cool guy. You should definitely check that interview out. Okay, I am going to get out of here, but I thought I would share this little bit of information with you. And I want to remind you that if you're not having fun when you're making music, you're doing it wrong. And the link on the bottom of the page, if you are interested in learning more about becoming a member at learningmusicisfun.com, click it. You'll get all the information you need at the location that it'll take you to. And if not, just enjoy these videos. Thanks, guys. Have a good one, and happy playing. Bye-bye.